guys, Roxy Sims here, and today I have another speed build for you. Now this one is a modern apartment, but it's like a naturally modern apartment, so a very nature-inspired modern apartment space, and I had a ton of fun with this. I typically really don't do a whole lot of modern apartment or house builds. I guess I use the modern style more so in like restaurants and retail spaces, more public lots. But this one has really inspired me to use it more. Like, why don't I do that already? I don't know. But I just love this style. I think this is great. If my house is definitely not modern, it's more traditional. I have like a kind of a little bit of modern, but more like a modern farmhouse vibe going on. But if I was going to go really modern, I think this is how I would do it. I just really like this. And this is an apartment, so I didn't get to build like the outside of it, but I definitely want to do this kind of a build, but in a house, so that I can really, work with the architecture of a house that would fit this style, and do more bedrooms and bathrooms and just more space, So I'm definitely going to do that because I really like this. So before I did this build, I, of course went on to Google to kind of do a little research on just what kind of a modern house that I was trying to go for with this build. And as you can see, I did that little built-in over the bed because I saw a lot of beds in more modern houses that had that kind of a built-in instead of having more traditional like side tables next to the bed. So I'm like, oh, I definitely have to do that in this build because I really like that. I think that is really cool. And I also did a built-in by the front door, and the desk / bookshelf is kind of a built-in. So, I really just did see a lot of built-ins in more modern houses. So, I definitely wanted to stick with that because I thought that was really neat. Now, as I have mentioned before, I try not to use any CC in my builds because I do like when you guys can just download it from the gallery and not have to do anything and use it right away. But I really felt like this apartment needed a big shower, a big walk-in shower. I just had to do it. So I will definitely link the shower stuff that I used, and it's just one thing that you can download. But I also will add a non-CC version of this to the gallery for those who just really don't like using custom content at all. So I'll have both on there. You can choose whichever one you'd like if you want to download it. And if you do want to download it, my username on there is Roxy Sims, just with no space. So it's the same as on here. I just love the artwork that's in this build. Those, I'm guessing, are maybe from like the scientist career that you open up and you get when you're in that career. But of course, if you just type in the show hidden objects cheat, you can get those. But I love those for this build because it's like very natural but more abstract modern art. So I thought those fit perfectly. I thought they were way better than the typical paintings and stuff that we have. They just fit so much better. And guys, this is in the apartment that needs TLC. So I did cover up like the mouse hole and the little electrical box thing that's in the front of the apartment. I did cover those up because I just wanted it to look nice for the build. So if you do download this, you might have to move that stuff in case you get mice and you need to get rid of the mice, or the electrical box goes out, all that stuff. Or you could just put these rooms into a penthouse or something, that would work too. And since you still can't upload an entire apartment into one, they'll be listed under rooms. So it'll have the balcony room, the living kitchen, main room, the bedroom, and the bathroom. So I figure the people that live here, it's like maybe a young couple. One of them is like a yoga instructor, and there's the yoga mat. And maybe one's like really into technology, maybe a computer programmer or something like that. That's the vibe I think I was going for. Well, guys, we're pretty much done. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.